Trina Gulliver.
Hi.
Back to the Lakeside in just a few weeks' time, and it's a journey that you've made many times before, and a successful journey as well. How are the players going to be feeling at the moment in the lead up to this great tournament?
Well, if it's their first time, then they're going to be very nervous, obviously, and they're going to be looking forward to it. If they've not been there before, then they're going to be wondering what it's all about. They're going to want to take some time to look around and get that atmosphere in if they have time. So, yeah, it'll be good fun for them all.
Does that feeling change at all from the first time you walked in there to the last time you walked in there? Was it the same venue and the same feeling every time you walk in?
No, I'd say the first time is very, you're in awe of it because it's the mecca of darts, so to speak. So, and as you progress and do more and more and more, you're happy to be there because it's just a wonderful place to be. But it gets easier. You experience. The more experienced you get, kind of thing, you get to know things a little bit better. So, yeah.
Let's talk about the ladies' draw this time around. Bo Greaves will obviously be the headline and the favourite going into this tournament. How much pressure is really on her, because it's a similar position to what you've been in many times?
Yeah, the pressure will be on her. She's the current world champion as well, and she'll be wanting to defend that title, obviously. But there is pressure on her. She's playing really well, and it's hard to have that pressure on you all the time. It's expected of you almost, and you have bad games, and that pressure will be there for her.
As someone looking into the tournament, is there sort of any way that you can see Bo losing this? There's a lot of good players in that draw. Rhiannon O'Sullivan's been mentioned. Lisa Ashton making her return to the Lakeside. Is it going to be a case of one of them needs a good start against her to stop her?
Well, of course she's stoppable. She's we all are. But like you say, there is a lot of good talent there, and anybody's capable of stopping Bo. That's possible, but they're going to have to play their good game.
What have you made of Bo's rise? Because I think from 11, 12 years of age, she was sort of touted to be a star in the sport. And so far, she's really risen to that. But that doesn't come without its challenges, does it?
No, not at all. I mean, she's young, she's 19 years of age, and she's got a lot to look forward to. She's just enjoying it, I think, at the moment, and she's that sort of person that takes things in her stride. So she's quite laid back. So, and I think at her age, that's a good thing to be like. She's got loads of time.
She had a difficult decision as well. Obviously, had to choose between playing at the Lakeside and playing at Alexandra Palace, the PDC World Championship, which she qualified through the women's World Match Play. Being put in that position can't have been easy. I mean, can you sympathise with the decision she had to make?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, going way back when in 2001 when the women started, I had the decision to make as playing in the PDC. So, and that decision was really hard. But I don't blame her. I have to say I don't blame her because she is the current world champion. So, she's going to want to defend it. I get it. I get it. I get a decision.
Let's talk about yourself. Back playing darts on the PDC Women's Series. How has that experience been for yourself?
Yeah, it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. It's very different to other circuits that I've done. It's a really good leveler. It's I'm going into it and I'm not expecting too much of myself, and I'm just really enjoying it again now.
Is that quite difficult to rein back the expectation when you've achieved everything that you have? You expect to be beating players, you expect to be winning tournaments, but to be in a field that is so competitive, the expectation must be a different level.
It is. It is hard to contain yourself, but then I have to remember we're being so competitive. Not to say I still am very competitive, but I look at things slightly different because I try and take the pressure off of myself. Or I've kind of like been there and done that without sounding too cocky, but it took me to a dark place too. So, you know, alcohol became an issue for me. And with darts being renowned for alcohol in it, it's, you know, I've been wary going back into it. So that's why I'm doing what I choose to do now. I'm not, you know, if I feel like doing a tournament, I'll do it. If I don't, then I don't.
Yeah, that must be quite liberating, really, having that own control of your complete schedule. You can turn up to what you fancy, when you fancy, and you've just got complete control of that. And you must be enjoying the game more in that environment.
Yes, I am. And, you know, it's nice to have a weekend where I can just, there's no darts. You know, I can go for a weekend away somewhere, you know, or something completely different. And whereas before my world was darts, you know, and I have a lot to thank darts for as well, but it's, you know, there can be a fine line. And I crossed that line at one point, but now I'm back on track. And so, yeah, I'm just enjoying it again.
You said you've very much sort of proven everything in the game, 10-time world champion. There's not much more you can achieve. But in some ways, do you feel like there is still a little bit more for you to achieve, winning things in the PDC, and there's still a few more tournaments you'd like to get your hands on?
Yeah, of course. You know, once you're competitive, you're always competitive. But I don't put that pressure on myself. If it comes, it's great. You know, I'm the world's biggest self-critic as well. So, but I don't put that much pressure on myself as much as before because, you know, life's different for me now. Yeah. You know, it's very, very different, and I'm happy and content, and I'm the happiest I've been for a long time.
That's amazing to hear. Thanks for your time, Trina.
Thank you.